I'm going to move on now to the sign of Aries. Just want to speed things up a little bit so I can get to everybody. Okay, so let's do Aries, Aries. But I wanted to really specialize on those top four signs, right? Because all of those signs are really affected. So let's see what we're going to say to the sign of Aries. So divine spirit, show me clearly the signs, the messages to share with Aries. What are we sharing with the sign of Aries? Show me clearly. Oh, there's something here. This is honesty. To thine own self be true. Archangel Michael asks that you be totally honest with yourself, Aries. It's time to put yourself first. And oh my gosh, is that that's such an Aries message. Aries deals with the first house. Aries deals with the self. And the fact that they got to thine own self be true. I mean, I've got over 4,000 of cards here. I don't know if you guys can see this down in the corner, 4,363 cards. So the fact that it landed on to thine own self be true, and I'm talking to an Aries, wow, okay, that's amazing. So I feel like some Aries, if you've been doubting yourself, don't do that. Aries are supposed to be courageous and believe in yourself. So make sure you're doing that, okay? So let me see what next message we have for Aries. Divine Spirit, show me clearly the message for the sign of Aries. What is the message we're sharing with the sign of Aries? Show me clearly what that message is. Oh, there's something here. It felt like it was between these two, though. Okay, so this one says obstacles and blocks. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. All of your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects, Aries. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Stay centered in gratitude. That's what I get from this. Your obstacle and blocks are lifted, but you have to stay centered in gratitude to make sure that that abundance flows to you, okay? So that's what I get out of that, because you've overcome a lot, Aries, and I think you can overcome even more. I really do. So let's see, and because let's not forget, Pisces is in your 12th house, Aries. And so this is what these obstacles and blocks are, I think, is this full moon in Pisces in your 12th house. And so the fact that you can get over that and live through that, that's good. So let's see what the next message is. Divine Spirit, show me clearly the message to share with the sign of Aries. What are we sharing with the sign of Aries? Show me clearly the message for Aries. What is that message for Aries? Show me what to share with Aries. What are we sharing with Aries? Anything else? Share with Aries. See, when this happens, okay, let me see. There's still more. Let me go down a little further. What message are we sharing? Wait a minute. There's something here. What's here? Hanging Man. It's a 7. Okay. So whenever we see the hangman, that is a message for you to get centered, to find your equilibrium. Because look, I mean, he's actually, even though he's hanging, he's found a way to hang without dying, right? He's found his way of staying up there and not falling to the ground. So it's about you finding your equilibrium, finding your way of like a balancing act. So you might feel like you have to do a balancing act, because the full moon's in your 12th house. It makes perfect sense. Let's see what the next card is for Aries. Divine Spirit, show me clearly what message we're going to share with the sign of Aries. Show me clearly what we're sharing with Aries. Aries, Aries. Let's see, this is, oh, there we go. Angel of Comfort. So I love this. I love this. I feel like Aries, what this message is telling me is that, yeah, this full moon, the next 2 weeks may be a little uncomfortable. It might shake you a little bit. And by the way, that's a six, that's Taurus, that's comfort. So, yeah, Aries, I sense that this might be a week where you do feel like your equilibrium is off. It's your 12th house. You might want to sleep a lot, cry a lot, drink a lot, any of those things. This is what happens. But I feel like at this point, this is your time to find your equilibrium, to find what's good, and to find comfort in some way while you wait for the next 2 weeks to, for it to come to you. Because after we go through all of this, it's we're going to go into a full moon in Aries. So it's going to be your full moon soon. And so you need to be aware of that next month, right? Next month. So let's